He was on the front lines of the COVID-19 crisis and helped dozens of people. But WPTV News Channel 5's Sabirah Rayford explains why the family of this West Palm Beach nurse says the pressures of the pandemic proved to be too much.
He was proud that we now call our nurses heroes.
Ron Coddington knew his son William was destined to help people.
He's been around animals as he's grown up, wanted to take care of the animals and things like that. So you knew he had that kind of heart that could help others.
Ron's instincts were right. William became a registered nurse, choosing to help those most vulnerable in the intensive care unit. Then a pandemic hit.
Nurses don't go into that profession to see people die.
Ron says William didn't hesitate to work in the COVID-19 ward at JFK Medical Center's North Campus in West Palm Beach.
One of the things he expressed was the haunting sound of the alarms on the respirators and described it as trying to pump air in a brick.
Then there were fears of exposure.
He had to intubate a patient, and aerosol saliva ends up in the air when that's going on, and his face shield fell off. But he was working with the doctor as an assistant, and he couldn't stop to pick up his face shield.
Ron says fear and isolation led William back to opiates. His father says he became dependent after having a major surgery in his 20s. After 5 years of sobriety, on April 25th, Ron says William was found dead in his car from a possible drug overdose.
I am devastated about the loss of this young man.
Clinical psychologist Dr. Nikki Davis says frontline medical workers aren't only battling the COVID-19 crisis.
I believe and have believed that there is a crisis happening in mental health in the medical field. But if we begin to emotionally shut down, feeling like we don't have a lot of emotion at all, that's a really important sign.
For Ron, his message is to reach out.
I think we need to realize that in the case of healthcare workers, sometimes they're too strong to do that. They're the strong people there, and I hope they understand that we don't think that's a weakness.
Reporting in West Palm Beach, Sabirah Rayford, WPTV News Channel 5.
There are resources to help you through struggles surrounding the pandemic, and you can find the information by going to WPTV.com/rebound.